Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Self-Confidence Project. I'm your host, Kimberly, and today is actually a very special day for me because it's my birthday. So yes, happy birthday to me. But instead of making this all about me, I wanted to give you a gift, and it's something I haven't talked about on this podcast yet. How do you actually know if a woman is attracted to you? Not just being polite, not just enjoying the conversation, but real attraction, romantic or physical, because let's be honest, this is where most people get confused. You're out there, you're meeting someone, and your mind starts racing. What is she thinking? Is she into me or just being nice? So today I'm going to break it down for you. I'll walk you through 9 key body language signals that women naturally show when they're attracted to you. But before we dive in, there's something really important you need to understand. One sign alone doesn't mean much. What you're looking for is a pattern, a combination of signals happening over time. That's when you can confidently say, okay, she's into me. All right, let's get into it. First sign, the subtle glance. If a woman is interested, she's going to look your way, but not in an obvious way. It's usually quick, a little shy, almost like she doesn't want to get caught. Why? Because direct eye contact can feel intense, especially early on. So instead, she'll glance, look away, then maybe glance again. She's curious about you, but also protecting herself from being too obvious. Second sign, attention to her lips. If you're in conversation and she starts lightly biting her lip or licking her lips, that can be a subconscious sign of attraction. It can mean excitement, nervousness, or heightened awareness. Sometimes she doesn't even realize she's doing it. And sometimes she does, because subtle movement naturally draws attention, and it's a quiet way of signaling interest. Third sign, the head tilt. When a woman tilts her head while talking to you, it shows openness, comfort, and engagement. It can also expose the neck, which is considered a more vulnerable area, so it signals trust. If she's leaning in, tilting her head, really listening to you, she's not just being polite, she's genuinely interested. You might also notice her adjusting her hair, tucking it behind her ear or flipping it back. That's another way of drawing attention to her face and creating a softer, more inviting presence. Fourth sign, she moves closer. Distance matters. If she's physically closing the gap between you, stepping closer, leaning in, or positioning herself near you, it's a strong sign of comfort and interest. Because we naturally move closer to people we feel connected to. And it also opens the door for the next level. Fifth sign, light touch. This might start very subtly, a touch on your arm when she laughs, a tap on your shoulder, a brief moment of contact. It's not random. Touch is one of the strongest nonverbal ways to build connection, and when she does this, she's often testing your response. If you pull away, she might assume you're not interested. If you stay relaxed and engaged, it builds mutual comfort. Sixth sign, she adjusts her posture. If she starts repositioning herself, sitting differently, leaning in more, it can be a sign she's becoming more aware of you and how she presents herself. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's more noticeable, but overall, it shows she's engaged and wants your attention. Seventh sign, mirroring you. This is a big one. If she starts copying your body language, like taking a sip of her drink after you do or shifting her posture to match yours, that's called mirroring. It happens subconsciously when we feel connected to someone. It's her body's way of saying, I'm comfortable with you, I'm on the same wavelength. Eighth sign, playing with her hair. This is a classic. Hair touching or twirling can come from nervous energy, but it can also be a flirty gesture. It draws attention, releases tension, and subtly signals that she's aware of your presence. And finally, the combination of signals. This is the most important part. One glance doesn't mean much. One touch could just be friendly. But when you start seeing multiple signs together over time, that's when it becomes clear. Maybe she glances at you, then later moves closer, then starts mirroring you, then touches your arm. That's not random, that's interest. So the next time you're out, instead of overthinking everything, just observe. Watch for patterns, watch for consistency, because most of the time, attraction isn't spoken, it's shown.